everyone. I hope everybody's doing good. Told you I would be back with another video. So I'm here. So tonight we're going to discuss this report about Kenneka being seen going into the lower level kitchen and not being seen coming out. So while they were speaking with other guests, the manager contacted them and stated that he saw Kenneka enter that lower level area around 3:30 a.m. So they had the female manager take them down there where they actually seen Kenneka enter that area. They did a search. And during the search, obviously they couldn't find her. And that speaks volumes of Rosemont PD. Or she wasn't there at that point. But of course, they never stated they searched that freezer, the walk-in freezer, either freezer, the cooler or the freezer. They never stated that they searched that area, okay? Now, after they could not find Kenneka, they went back and spoke with the manager. And the manager stated that up to 6:30, she never left that area. So they decided to call some backup, some reinforcement, so they called the fire department. Now, my question is, when they seen Kenneka go to that area to the back, were later found, if that's what really happened, why didn't they go back to that area immediately after it was stated she never came back from that area? Well, let's just rewind time and take a look at this clip, and then we're going to discuss this once it's over. The reason why the manager knew exactly where to go to find Kenneka is because he was in communication with the female manager. Now, we do have to remember there was a lot of footage missing from what they showed us. So when I was speaking on the footage skipping time, that was a part of some footage that was cut out that they did not want us to see. And we have seen that throughout all the footage that we looked at. So you have to think about, why was that done? They have footage that we haven't seen, and that's what they don't want us to see, because it will hold them liable for what happened to Kenneka. Now, we all know Teresa is suing Crown Plaza. And she's probably going to win because of the negligence. Kenneka should not have been able to get in that kitchen, for one. And that's what they can accept. But what they cannot accept is what actually was caught on footage. That's why we don't see it. Now, I want to give a big shout out to Chloe, big shout out to Clark Avenue, because they actually had the balls to say something that I didn't for a long time. And this is something that played in my mind over and over and over again for a very long time. We saw her walk back there, if that's what we saw, but I don't believe she walked back there and stayed. I feel like she came back up out of there. And that's what the footage cut off and didn't want us to see, because something happened after that. But the question remains, how did she get there? Never forget, and I salute John Q for bringing this to the light. Those specks on her pants can only come from one place.